A brief body scan meditation. During this meditation, we'll be attending to the sensations we experience in our bodies, spending some time listening to the messages that our bodies send, and using the attending to our bodies as a means of remaining present, aware of what is going on in our world, moment by moment. Ideally, this meditation would be performed lying down, but if that's not possible, a seated position is fine. So taking a moment to lie down somewhere comfortable, with your arms by your sides, your legs out straight with your feet falling away from each other, if that's comfortable for you. Or if you're unable to lie down, find a firm straight-backed chair to sit on, sitting with an upright posture, your back an inch or so away from the chair, your feet flat on the floor and your hands on your knees, relaxed but demonstrating your intention to remain awake. And now lowering your gaze or shutting your eyes and bringing your attention to your body breathing, to the ebb and flow of the breath and how that is experienced in your body, the movement of your torso and particularly your abdomen. And now, directing your awareness to your feet and to the sensations you're aware of in your toes. Noticing if there's any perceivable sensation, such as pressure from socks or shoes, maybe tingling, or an awareness of the temperature. And now the soles of your feet. Any experience that you're aware of there. And then to your heels, and any sensation of pressure from the surface that you're upon. Not trying to create a sensation. If you can't feel anything, simply making a mental note that there's no sensation in that part of your body. And moving your attention now to the sides of your feet and to the top of your feet. And on the next in-breath, moving your attention to the lower part of your leg, your ankles, shins, calves. What experience are you aware of there? Not just on the surface, such as pressure from clothing, but all the way through the lower leg, deep within. And on the next in-breath, moving your attention to the knees, examining the sensations you perceive in your knees. And if you notice that your attention has drifted onto something other than your body, simply guide it back to the body each time it drifts without any concern or criticism, gently leading the attention back to your chosen point of focus. And then on the next in-breath, guiding your attention to the upper part of your legs, your thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. If you're sitting, aware of the pressure from the chair, or if you're lying down, the pressure from the surface that you're upon. What sensations are you aware of in the tops of your legs? And now, maybe imagining that when you breathe in, that the breath could travel all the way from your mouth and nostrils to the very tips of your toes, and then returning out again with each out-breath. Just taking in a couple of deeper breaths now to experience how that feels for you. Not trying to change anything, simply noticing how what we describe as breathing into your legs feels. And on the next in-breath, allowing your attention to move to the lower part of your torso. Initially on the front of your lower torso, from the diaphragm, the umbrella-shaped muscle just below your heart and lungs, all the way down to your groin region. What sensation are you aware of there? Any signals of tension, such as butterflies or knots in the stomach? Remembering to remain awake but relaxed. And then the back of the lower part of your torso, from your lower spine, the coccyx, up to the middle of your back. What sensations are you aware of there? If at any point you do become aware of any particular discomfort, as many do with this specific area of the body, if you're able to, rather than shift your posture to avoid or escape the pain, try instead to target your attention towards the pain and explore it with an openness and curiosity. What does it feel like? What are the details of the pain? How would you describe that pain, and how it may be consistent or vary in intensity? So putting out the welcome mat for this experience and exploring it more fully. But if you find the discomfort too intense, it may be more appropriate and compassionate with yourself to simply shift your position to find some relief. But if you're able to remain open to the discomfort, even for a short period of time, that would be beneficial. And on the next in-breath, shift the attention away from the lower torso to the upper torso, firstly to the chest and the fronts of the shoulders, and to the upper part of the back, the shoulder blades and tops of the shoulders, and all around the shoulder girdle. What sensations do you experience there? And now, taking in a couple of deeper breaths, imagining the breath travelling from the mouth and nostrils to fill the whole of the torso from top to bottom. And on an out breath, the breath travelling all the way out again. Noticing how that feels for you. And on the next in-breath, shifting your attention away from the torso and to the arms, initially the tops of the arms, and then the elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. What sensations do you experience in your arms? Exploring all those sensations, such as an awareness of the temperature on your skin. And now taking in a couple of deeper breaths and breathing into the arms, imagining the breath travelling all the way to the tips of the fingers with each in-breath, and then back out again with each out-breath, noticing how that feels. And then on the next in-breath, shifting the attention from the arms to the neck, to the front of the neck, the throat, and to the back of the neck. What sensations do you notice there? And on the next in-breath, shifting the attention from the neck to the back of the head, and then to the top of the head, the scalp, and to the sides of the head and the ears and temples, and then to the face, to your brow and forehead, the eyes and muscles around the eyes, the nose, cheeks, mouth, muscles around the mouth, and the jaw, and the face as a whole. And now, taking in a couple of deeper breaths, imagining the breath brushing the back of the face and every part of the head and neck, and the breath travelling all the way out again on each out breath. taking a couple of breaths now to breathe into your head and neck region. And noticing the details of how that feels for you. And now expanding your awareness to take in the whole of the body. And breathing into the whole of the body, imagining with each in-breath, the breath travelling to each part of your body, to the tips of the toes and tips of the fingers, filling the torso and head, and then travelling out again of the nostrils with each out-breath. Noticing how that feels, aware of any sensations, any signals or messages that the body is sending you. And now bringing your attention back to the breath and to the body breathing. And if you're able to, make a note of any particular interesting or outstanding physical sensations that you noticed during the meditation. And also make a note of where your mind wandered to, if it did wander. And always remembering to congratulate yourself for investing this time into looking after yourself and improving your health, your well-being, and your peace of mind.